What's up, guys? This is Z-House from Gun Gamers, and I have a very special guest today. You can roll it.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was just a guest. I didn't know I was special.
Oh, no. Well,
thank you. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jet Desert Fox, and I'm going to explain my new app, the Blue Fox Tracker.
Yeah, this was obviously something I took very much of an interest in, and Jet saw the video on it and wanted to go over it in more detail, so I'll let him take it over.
Definitely. Okay, so he's going to get all these screens that I'm showing him, but the best way to do it is to show him, and I'll explain. You can follow along at home. Here we go. So we've got the home screen here. When the app loads up, this is what you'll see.
Okay.
As of right now, that'll change in the future. Then it'll go into this screen. Obviously, this is just a generic profile, iPhone, and then here you'll have your profile, enter match, and then log out. So profile is very sparse right now. It's mainly just this. When you've been a member, your lifetime record of wins and losses. This will develop more into just a number of sections. So in this section, we'll have it'll basically be like a service record for every event that you've participated in with all of your other stats for that particular event. So it'll have like a badge, like kind of like a digital patch, if you will. Yeah. A digital patch that'll be displayed over here, and then this will all be kind of consolidated, and there'll be more information. We'll probably have it to where you can also upload avatars or photos of yourself, because then you could talk to people too. So if like it's almost like, in a sense, you could find other players that as the stats develop, like, oh, this guy's got good stats, maybe he wants to be on our team.
So it's almost kind of like it's incorporating elements of online matchmaking, not that kind of matchmaking, but online matchmaking for video games, and like emblems from Call of Duty and various Xbox Live type of things.
Yeah. Basically, we're trying to make Airsoft now give it a video game feel, but you're still in reality, and now this just augments it. Yeah. All right, so now we have the enter match. So when you go to this screen, you'll enter match, and this will be done on like Friday afternoon or whenever the game goes. You'll find the match here in this area, and we could have 2 games going on at once, and then we can set the boundaries via the app. Okay. So you could be playing Conquest on one side of the AO, and then around that you could be playing Rush.
Because you are able to just totally separate the boundaries.
Yes, yeah. So what you'll do is you'll click on, like this is the AirsoftCon one, for example, and then you'll scan a QR code, and it'll put you on your team and into the match, and then you'll just be kind of waiting. After that, it'll go to this screen. This is the most important screen, obviously. This is the one that most players will be looking at as they play the game. So off to the right here, we have your profile, you have your little avatar. We are going to try to get we're going to try to get as much useful information on the screen as possible. Again, all the screens you're looking at right now are the beta ones. So this will have status, deaths. We're probably going to put your squad in this section as well with their statuses. Now, you'll see here, I'm alive. Okay, we'll start down here on the kind of control button area, hit. So when you get hit, obviously you'll call hit in the physical world first. Okay, so, oh, I got hit. Hit. I'm gonna hit the hit key, or hit button. It'll say this: have you been hit? Confirm, yes or no. Yes, I've been hit. When it does that, my status now changes to wounded. Also with that, it now sends kind of an alert to all the medics who are playing, because we're gonna have classes as well. Okay, so all the medics who are playing will then get an alert and a real-time HUD of where nearby wounded are. Like it'll probably show like a bandage or a little skull, something that denotes like, this guy needs help. Now, so, because right now, like, what incentive does a medic have right now to heal anybody? Like, just right now, the kindness of his heart, and he's doing his job and getting a squad mate back into a game, if that is his squad mate. Exactly. So now you're a little bit more incentivized as a medic to play your role, and then we're going to try to put other roles into the game too that we can quantify scoring those people. But as of tentatively right now, the way the medic rule will work is the medic will see the alert, he'll run over to you, and all he has to do is just kind of stand next to you for that given amount of time, because we're already using GPS. It's pretty accurate. So if he's within a few feet, then it'll start the timer. Yeah, and you'll see the progress too. We'll have a little progress bar on this up top here, so you know exactly when he's healed. Yep. Now, if you get hit, if he does get hit during that, as the progress bar is going, he's still going to be scoring. So let's say I'm healing you, and I get hit. Oh, shoot. Hit. I'm going to hit on here, confirm it. Yes, I still get the points for the attempted heal. So you get kind of half credit. Yeah, you get half credit for attempting. Let's see here. So that's basically how it's gonna, how we think it's going to work right now, unless the app team gives us any other better form of doing it. Notifications. This one's super duper helpful. So when you hit the notifications tab, it brings up this whole text thing, and this could be any information that you want to relay to every single player on your team as like the commander.
Yeah.
So I can say squad 1 move to squad 1 capture B, squad 2 capture Charlie, squad 3 head to the waypoint north of Echo and then capture it there. Then you hit OK. This can also be used for like in-game, like a ceasefire or blind man.
So it actually gives a way to relay orders that, number 1, isn't going to be given to telephone syndrome,
right,
and number 2 is actually going to be a written reference so that people from all over the company or platoon or however it's organized will have that information.
Exactly.
And finally, a way to actually call ceasefire without relying on...
Yeah, without relying on it echoing out.
Yeah.
So now, oh, there's a ceasefire. Quick, one of the admins who's got the admin app going, ceasefire, send a notification to all, and then everyone instantly will go, oh, hey, it's a ceasefire, everybody. Okay, now, say you're that squad that was going to go to Echo. Okay? Well, where the fuck is that on the maps? I don't know. I'm a dumb guy who can't read a map or whatever. Or, I'm just not proficient in it for whatever reason. As a leadership role, you'll be able to zoom out, zoom in with this scalable map, set a waypoint somewhere, like, hey, everyone, go here and meet, like, rally up at this position directly on the map, and then, using orientation of just moving around, you'll know where to go.
Well, so, if you can use a GPS, you can use this.
Yeah, if you can use GPS, you can use this, and then that'll go out to everyone. So, like, if you're in the parking lot, you're like, because what happens when you go to the parking lot too? Now you're disconnected from the whole thing. So as you're coming back, oh crap, where is everybody? Oh, okay, well now that I'm coming back, oh, I'll go to the waypoint, or oh, okay, cool, I know where the waypoint is. Let me hurry up and get my shit and run out there.
Yeah, it gives you a way to reintegrate into the chain of command.
Right. As like an individual. So there's no longer the, what are we doing? Where are we going?
Well, it's exactly what I said in my original video, is when you lose sight of the mission, you lose sight of the game.
Exactly.
And this is just giving you that mission continuously.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you move to the waypoint, you'll score as well, and your leadership will most likely score. The chat feature, we don't have a screen for that, but you'll be able to chat player to player or squad to squad, whatever. We're still going to figure that one out, but there will be ways to directly chat to other people.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to do that. So you'll just have one integrated into the app with whatever feature's appropriate.
Yeah. And then the map, and that's basically it. When you hit that, it just kind of recenters this. And that's pretty much it for now. Again, this is just our like beta version. Version 1 will come out in January when we have the first event. And then from then on, we're going to keep adding features.
Okay, I guess so one big question I can already think of people asking is, what is the incentive to accurately mark yourself as hit in the app? Is there a game design incentive, or is that just going to come down to reffing and officiating?
For calling hit within the app?
Yeah, within the app.
Basically just the alert to let medics know that you're hit.
Okay.
And it's within the spirit of the game. The way we're going to make our events is, even if you don't want to use this, you can still play the game without the phone. I mean, you'll kind of be playing...
Yeah, you'll be kind of handicapped compared to other players, but you can use it.
Yeah, definitely. The scoring is kind of the biggest thing. Oh, I didn't show you the scoreboard. That's what I forgot. All right, so stats. Okay, so when you hit the stat tab, then all the teams come up, and you can see all their statuses, how many times they've died, if they're alive or wounded, their player names. Obviously, there were some awesome player names at AirsoftCon.
Yeah.
And then at some point we're also going to have the scores here, and then at the end of Friday or Saturday and then Sunday we'll have it put up on a big projector, or you can just look on your phone simply and you can see who like the top scoring players are and such.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can be like, oh, that guy's actually good. He's not a shitbag.
Or he might be a shitbag, but he's just good at airsoft.
Yeah, he's just good at capturing points and healing people.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Awesome.
As of right now, at least.
Yeah, as of right now. So, here's a question for you. Any features that aren't in this app right now that you would love to see in it? Anything that's on your wish list?
There's honestly so many things on my wish list. Like, I will say that one of the things that's going to come later in the game is for all the lone wolf players out there. So for all the lone wolves, I work better alone with my Mark 23 and whatever fucking goofy SMG they bring.
Solid Snake.
Yeah, yeah. So for all the Metal Gear heads out there, we're going to have bounty hunters implemented into the game. So there's still the two factions, ERT and Southern Syndicate, and then there's going to be just a third, very, very select few, like 5 or 6 players who are bounty hunters. Now the bounty hunters, the way they'll work is they will be given, they have to use the app to do the bounty hunter stuff, because they're going to get alerts on hits on people. And then, as the game goes, again, notifications. Bounty hunters are friendly to this team. Bounty hunters are friendly to this team. Bounty hunters kill bounty hunters on site, etc., etc., etc. And
so they're almost, so they're a third dynamic faction.
Yeah, yeah.
And they could almost be used as a balancing faction for administrative purposes.
That too.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that the bounty hunters will do is we can put a hit out on you.
Oh God!
Like in the game, we can get your photo, send that alert to the bounty hunter, and say, kill this guy, and then you can collect X amount of bounty / points. And that could be all 5 of them hunting you. Can you imagine that? Just being outside somewhere, and we have your position too, so we can just send them that.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, you're not going to be by yourself.
No, but
all of a sudden, like, wait, who are those? Oh my God, they're bounty hunters.
The game suddenly turns into Hitman with this guy trying to infiltrate a facility and kill the leader.
Yeah. Now we're not going to go crazy with it.
Yeah,
obviously.
of course. But it's an element that can add more spice to the game.
Yeah. One of the things that you covered in your video in your
in the general video
was the puzzle thing, and I actually hadn't thought about that. And that's a really good idea. And now with the technology that we have, there's no more of this there's an objective right there, but I don't know what the fuck it does. We can put QR codes on them, and then you can scan and be like, oh, we don't need this, or oh, we need this, grab it.
Yeah, so you could end up having objectives where, hey, one of these 3 things is what you need, but you gotta figure out which one.
The QR code itself could be the objective.
Yeah. And it could also be what leads you to the next piece of the puzzle,
exactly.
Like the little breadcrumb trail.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. I had a huge brainstorm session with myself in the shower after I watched your video.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Puzzles. Eric. Oh my God.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking the time after this awesome event to talk with me about your app, and thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Once again, I was E-House.
I'm Jet.
And this was another episode of Gun Gamers. Thanks again to Jet, and we'll see you next time.